Vegeta's first real victory since Pui Pui. It was a thing that was really hyped up, maybe unnecessarily so, but all the writing was on the wall that Vegeta was taking his time training on Yardrat, while Goku was rushing in to fight Moro as quickly as possible. Vegeta trained for a specific type of guy, the guy that he saw on Namek, the very first version of Moro. That's what he trained for, and that's who he beat. Unlike any of other Vegeta's major L's in the series, this one wasn't entirely his fault. Maybe about 5% of it is, but for the most part, Vegeta did take an early victory against a version of Moro that he trained for. He continuously beats down Moro in a way that no one else could. Every time he punches him or kicks him, any kind of contact, it takes away portions of energy that Moro's absorbed throughout the universe. And what's really interesting is that Vegeta easily could have just taken this energy for himself. It makes sense that if he can retract it directly out of Moro's body, there's nothing stopping him from putting it directly into his own. But he doesn't take Moro's power. The reason for this is because it's not his. Instead of being power hungry and just trying to gain as much power as you possibly can, like the old Vegeta would have, this Vegeta gives it straight back to the people of Universe 7. You can even see the victims of Moro's crimes throughout the universe slowly coming back to life because of what Vegeta did. How strong would Vegeta have gotten if he absorbed the energy that he took out of Moro? He probably would have won, but therein lies the difference between Vegeta's character in the early days and right now. Vegeta losing in the end may not be a big surprise to a lot of people because it's happened every single time. The nature of this one though does make it a bit different because throughout the entire time, every other chapter, it's just cutting back to what Vegeta's been doing on Yardrat. He's learnt this amazing technique that can split energy. When Vegeta has Moro on his knees, it's almost identical to the exact same position that Frieza was in, and even then, when Vegeta had his hand right in front of the villain, he still loses. In this case, Moro uses his 10 million years of experience and says to Vegeta, "Are you scared of going to hell?" This actually distracts Vegeta for a long enough time to where Moro gets back up and he absorbs his other two henchmen, now mutating him into what could be his final form and one-shotting Vegeta back down to the ground. When Vegeta sees this, his reaction means that he was not prepared for this. This new form that Moro has taken Vegeta completely by surprise, and without even putting up a decent fight, Moro is able to descend him down into his base form, meaning that all that work Vegeta did on Yardrat is now in vain. He didn't learn a new form, it was just a specific set of techniques that would work against Moro, and now Moro has transformed into a completely different being. It is still possible for Vegeta to get some kind of victory here. He isn't dead, but the way the story is playing out now, it's really not looking that likely, and it may not even be Goku either. The way Moro is now, the only person even strong enough would be Beerus. The reason Vegeta lost to Moro is the same reason why he didn't get the kill on Frieza. He had them in the exact same position. In fact, this time, Vegeta was even more dominant. Moro simply just had a backup plan that Vegeta didn't foresee. And in this form, because of the way Moro absorbed his henchmen to get this form by eating their entire body, Vegeta can't separate that. Moro literally ate him. It was very smart from Moro, but it leaves Vegeta coming so close. But once again, he's lying descended in base form on some rocks. That is the reason Vegeta lost to Moro. Right now, it doesn't look like anyone can beat him. They're all down. The only other contenders in Vision right now are one of the gods, Majin Buu, or the Kaioshin that is absorbed still in Majin Buu. Those are the only ones left. Will another DBS story arc be ended by the hands of a god? It's going to be interesting to see what happens next chapter, but for now, let me know what you think. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Dragon Ball video.